Yes. Hey.
No, I do. I remember you. Hi, everyone.
How is everybody doing? And yes, thank you for joining us here for Reality TV. This is me, your host, Sincerely BB. I am here with the beautiful, wonderful, the winner of Finding Some Love. Yes. Miss Pinky Glam. Okay.
Sorry, Glam, Aisha.
Yes. She AKA this and AKA that. So, first of all, welcome. And thank you for finally coming. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Every time I do a new interview, it's still always exciting. So thank you for having me.
Girl, look, you ain't going to get the same interview when it comes out of me. You know, I'm going to give you all the extra, all the body, the grace that you deserve. All right, so let's start here. What's new with you besides the dating? We are already familiar with the dating. What's going on with you?
Nothing new other than the fact that I'm just loving on Dante, him loving on me, and he's actually here putting together my furniture for me. So that's all that's new. It's just us really just still working on this thing so we can make it to our happily ever after.
I know that's right. As long as I get my invite, because I was rooting, okay?
It's a line. Everybody is lined up for this wedding, honey.
Okay, well, look, they could be virtual, but I want to be seated and booted. I want to be beside nephew.
I think, Dante, you might have to do a virtual wedding if we ever make it there. We make it there. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
We claimed it right now, sis. Oh my gosh. So, you know, like at this, are you still doing hair? Are you still here?
Of course. I've been doing hair for over 20 years. So my link is in my bio for anybody who's interested. So if this is my passion, most of my clients, if not all of my clients, are natural. I really urge my clients to stay away from chemicals. But if they're going to do chemicals, then we're going to do it safely and you're going to have to marry me. I always joke with them like, so if you do a chemical, you understand that you're married to me because you're going to be in my chair every 2 weeks. So I'm definitely a hair care specialist. I definitely make custom wigs. I do it all. I do braids, faux locks, the whole nine. Like I've been doing this for 20 years, so it's literally nothing I can't do. The most thing I stay away from now is just the smaller braids because 20 years in this business, my hand has carpal tunnel. So just the things that come along with the job.
Yes, but I love it. So how are you getting so acclimated to being, you from New York? My family's from New York, but then you here in DC, honey. How did that work out for you?
It was a transition. After my divorce, I came here. So it's about to be 5 years since I've been here. No, I think I used 5 or 6 years. I think I'm going on 6 years. It's going to be 6 years in August. But I'm still not acclimated with it because I wasn't driving when I moved here. So it literally was work and home, work and home, work and home. And then by the time I made a few girlfriends, it was like, okay, we went out, but we only went to the park. We only went to the park in Rosebar.
Oh, my gosh.
So it was like, it was park, Rosebar, work, home, my kids. Park, Rosebar, work, So I'm not really being here for as long as I've been here. I'm literally not really acclimated with the DMV yet. But dating Dante, he takes me on a lot of dates, so I am becoming more acclimated. So that's
good. I love that. That's definitely wonderful to hear that you found someone so ready to love. Want to transition to falling in love, and he's still dating with a purpose and dating with intent to do other things.
Of course.
I love that. I love that.
I definitely told him, like, we're not going to slack on the datings, on the dates. We're going to
at all. Like, let's keep it going.
Exactly. Right. Hey, everyone.
So do you still get these butterflies and everything? Don't take a photo like he's now fixing. And you're like,
I'm watching him put together my table, and
you're like, yes, honey.
And I'm just like, yeah, look at my man. So
ain't nothing wrong with that, honey.
I think we only a little over 5 months, so we still in that honeymoon phase.
It's gonna stay.
So it's still like, but I am committed to keeping the honeymoon phase going forever. I don't believe in just letting it be a phase. I am committed to making sure that we are happy through and through, and that we can't get enough of each other every single time we wake up. And every time he sees me, he cannot keep his hands off of me. And every time I see him, I can't keep my hands off him. That is the life that I'm cultivating for myself.
Well, at least I'm glad I got 30 minutes for you, because you sound like you got your hands all over the place now. It's been a long time.
I love it though.
I love it.
So I'm gonna take advantage of this man, this yummy man.
Right. Look, we're in a season of black love. Everything is black love, black love, black love.
Yes, because we deserve to be showcased. We deserve to have these moments. We get to love on each other out loud. It was so funny. Someone said in one of my interviews, they were in a chat like, I'm gonna need Aisha to stop loving on Dante so much, and I'm like,
no,
I'm gonna love on that black man. I'm gonna love on that black man out loud. It's okay.
That's what you should have been like, Dante, come here and sit here. And like, hey, boo. Oh, look, I'm dropping my stuff on the wall. I'm so excited.
Things like that. Stuff like that is weird to me, but that's what we're conditioned to. We're so conditioned to, if it's not celebrities glorifying a relationship, we don't want to see people who look like us loving on each other hard. And it's like, no, it's okay. And regardless of whatever the turnout is, I'm not going to be like, oh, egg on my face. I loved on him out loud. And now egg is on my face because it didn't work. It doesn't work like that. I get to love on him, and I get to be in the moment. And that's all I care about. I live in a moment. We close our eyes at night. We are not guaranteed tomorrow, right? So I'm going to love on everyone. I give my family and friends know. I randomly just tell them I love them. I send them emojis of flowers and saying I'm giving you your flowers now. We get to love on each other in this life because tomorrow is not promised.
I love that you say that, because love can be felt in different ways. It doesn't have to be physical. It can be mental. It can just simply be a gift or showing appreciation that you love someone. So it doesn't have to be, hey, look, come here, let me give you a kiss. Sometimes it can be just that email that says good morning. You know, some people don't really understand that it's just how it's translated and how it's reciprocated back, that love is accentuated any type of way that you feel that it's going to be. So I love that you are loving on your family, loving on him, all types of ways. Got me slapping down my stuff, trying to build me over here. So, I hear the little tone of your voice a little bit. You know, the New York came out a little bit.
New York.
I feel like
I can't. I always tell people I don't know where I'm gonna put this accent. I can't put it in my back pocket, so it's gonna roll.
Girl. Be you. Yeah. Somebody said somebody named the unique. Be yourself. That's first of all.
Yes. I mean, First of all, I never really realized that my accent was so strong until I came here, and people were like literally stopping their track and smile, like, say that word again, say that again. Like, they just like, I love your up north accent. I'm like, really? Okay.
Right, exactly. But you know what? It's good. That makes it different. That's why I love the diversity that's here in DC area. So, you know, you just coming in and blending in with us. So blending in, you had to blend in with a whole bunch of different ladies this season. How was that?
Interesting to say the least. I mean, I'm my sister's keeper, so I love women. I am definitely a girl's girl. I'm a woman's woman. I am literally my people's people. I'm voting for all things black. All things black, all things black. So blackity black. Period. So you look like me, I'm loving you. I mean, I love everyone, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, it's just time for us to be able to love on each other out loud. And that's what I'm about. So my family is definitely mixed up, but I just want to love on my people. I just want to love on the black men. I just want us to love on each other as sisters. So going into a process like this was definitely something interesting, especially different personalities. You don't know what other intentions are. And I knew that going in that I was going to be authentic and I was going to stay true to who I was. And that's just what I did. Unfortunately, you know, some people played games, but you will prevail when you stay true. So I stayed true and I prevailed.
I think my face just said it all when you said the play games part. Because, honey, I be live tweeting on Ready to Love, okay?
You be live tweeting?
Live tweeting, honey, all the time. And I'll catch nephew Tommy on there, you know, regurgitating my, you know, retweeting my tweet. But, you know, your cast was just like, what the is going on? You know, I was like, okay, sis. And then, you know, after a while, I was just like, damn. Okay, sis. But I'm glad you said that you stayed true and authentically to yourself, because when it came down to choosing your man, you was like, hey, look, I'm not here for the shits. I'm here to confess my love to him, and that is it. Period.
That's it. Period, point blank. There's nothing else to do. We're not going to go run off and play Ring Around the Rosie together or Double Dutch. Like, what we doing? We here to find a man. We're here to find a man. And I love them childhood games, but we're not here to play a game, you know?
Yes.
And
I think though.
Yeah, like I'm literally here for all intentional purposes. I mean, I say it over and over again. Either to walk away with a man or definitely to show up as a Black, beautiful woman, healed and healing, and to show the world what it looks like. That's going to be my motto. And anytime I interview, I'm going to make sure I say it over and over and over again. Yes. Because we just have to do better. And even whether I'm on a TV screen or not, just showing up in the world as a beautiful Black, healed woman and healing woman is my mission. Yes. My mission is to raise two beautiful Black children that are healed and healing, and to show up authentically in this world. So then when they have their babies, we can continue that. And whoever they touch and affect in their life, they can continue that. So I'm just all here for that. And it's like, let's just we have to start leading with love again. We have to start being vulnerable enough to see each other and hear each other. Because that's the crucial part that's missing, is no one is listening to each other. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to one each other. And it's so sad. It's like, I promise you, it's enough out here for everybody. If everybody just and I know that's a perfect world, and we live in an imperfect world, but I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? So I'm gonna be the latter. Yeah,
But you know what? I'll say this: you did start somewhere, because a person that comes from divorce, I am too been divorced, and having children that go along with a new relationship and a new marriage, you have to personally pick yourself back up again and get yourself back to feeling that you're self-loved altogether. So I give you all this respect, to be able to get on a TV show, and just be able to be vulnerable. And I think sometimes, as I was talking to one of your castmates yesterday, being authentically you makes it worth the while.
It does.
People who put on this persona, everyone wants to be a celebrity, but sis, first of all, you came out with the banging body, like boom, 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 boom. Okay? Then you was like, I know who I want, I'm gonna get it. Ow. And then it was like you was manifesting the whole process. I want this, and I want to do this.
But that's life. You have to really do it. Hi, everyone. You have to, when you wake up, pen to paper. I keep my journal next to me, like pen to paper. Write it out, not typing it in your notes on your phone. Writing out your vision for your life and executing it. Period.
Yes.
It was clear to me what my mission was, and I was going to succeed. Baby, I need somebody to rub this booty and watch Netflix with me. Okay?
But not that's
I'm not asking for too much. I don't think that's a lot to ask for. Just Netflix and booty rubs. Just please give me something.
Look, you said you was writing stuff down, right? So was it Dante?
I think by the time I knew me and Dante really had something, I really said to myself, like, this has to make sense for us. he's just a really, really good man. And I knew being in his space was all that was missing because you guys didn't get to see dates with us until the very end. So I knew, like, when I connect with this man, and if this is fireworks and electricity like I feel like it's going to be, it's over. And I already had Dante breaking his neck a few times. What you said? What you say? What you said? Oh.
The neck is fine.
The neck is, you need a neck brace? That's what you said, baby? What do you need? You need a neck brace too? You need an ice pack.
He's like, I'm gonna tell y'all I am here. You know what? I'm done with him. He needs to
over there with
my house.
He over there with the drill, being all manly.
I love it. That's good. Okay, so since you say that, right? When you were going around this whole process and even being divorced and going around the dating scene, not just so much with Ready to Love, were you looking, you know how we can be, we have this list and it's like, I want this and I want this. Again, we're talking about manifestation, but then you got a list that you're doing. So was he making that list and you was checking it twice? Or, you know, like, how did that work?
So I had a list. And what I learned that my list from when I was 18 to my list when I was divorced at 31 to my list when I was 35 to my list now at 38 has altered itself. It has many revisions because I am not the same Aisha who started dating when she was 16 years old. I'm not the same Aisha who became a wife and a mother in my early 20s. I'm not the same Aisha who left my husband at 31. I'm not the same Aisha who entered a milestone in her life of 35. I am now 38, almost entering my 40s, and my list is constantly revising itself because you never know what you need until you get it. I can say all day that I want a 6'5", black, chocolate, bald-headed man with a beard, all I want to. And I can get that and he not give me all the other things that I need. So Dante, caramelly, chocolate, bald-headed, bearded behind, fit me just right.
You was like, check.
It was check. Because the more important things that I needed other than the aesthetic was there. Because he's a good-looking man. And I'll tell you, he's a very good-looking man. But like I said, I'm used to dating 6'5" men. He's 6 feet. That's still tall. I'm 5'3", baby. And he's taller than me. So,
well, you know, I'm 4'11". We met. So you know,
my mama is 4'11".
See? You already know.
And, but all the important things were there for me. The good heart, empathetic, the balance of his maturity of able to be empathetic to me. Is he going to be loving? Is he going to be caring? Is he going to give me enough physical touch that I need as well as enough emotional touch that I need? Can I fill him up? Like is his cup full? I need his cup to be full. I don't want to have to fill his cup. I want our cup to run it over because we're pouring into each other. I don't want to complete myself filling you up, you know?
Yeah.
And he met those things. Was he sure of who he is? Does he have a plan for life? Does his zest for life outweigh, you know, any type of negative energy? Is he just like full of life and I just want to experience? And he is that. I mean, this man is a nature freak. And I'm like, I'm more spiritual, but this made me want to go on hikes to the riverbank and the babbling brook and stuff. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm not that in tune.
Yeah, like you hike up there, boo, and I meet you. Girl, let me tell you something. I was in the Army, and they was like, girl, let's do some land nav. And land nav is being in the wilderness. And I'm like, I don't know anything about this if it don't have no concrete and no trees.
I don't even own sneakers unless it's a workout. So I'm just like, listen, I'm like, can I wear my Louboutins? Can I wear my Prada boots? He like, girl.
Right. Now Payless was still around. You've been getting some Payless shoes and you've been like, keep it moving.
But no, I'm just joking. He definitely takes me to a new realm that I love. I am definitely a dolly glam type of girl. And he definitely makes me appreciate being out in the wild. Because before I'm like, I'm not messing with animals. Let me, no. But he took me out one day on a picnic, and it was just so beautiful. And then he loves astrology, so like he named the constellations, and it was showing me them, and I'm just like, this is different. So ladies, the 5-star dinners, the dinners and all that are beautiful, but it's something about when a man shares himself with you, other than being able to take you out on a dinner, and the price tag is ran up. Just the pure essence of having something for free and just experience it with him it was definitely something I never experienced, and I appreciated him for that.
But I'm gonna tell you why you experienced all that, because he's a Scorpio.
Oh, that's why you're a Scorpio. That's why.
That's why we love hard. We love hard. Like, we don't know nothing but that. And when we give it,
he says that to me. He always says that. He says, when I love super duper hard. He always says that.
Yes.
But I'm a Gemini, and Geminis, we are the same way. We love so hard, and we love out loud. So,
see,
I mean,
it balances, though. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like Scorpios is like, hey, look, we're gonna love you hard. We're gonna do everything we can to get you together. But then when you do that one thing, it's like, oh my God, give me a day, give me 2 days, I got to get myself together, because at the end of the day...
Oh, he is stubborn, honey. That is stubborn. He is stubborn, baby.
I'm glad he's getting you out of your comfort zone. So speaking of your comfort zone, because, we were supposed to be talking a long time ago, but, we can't talk during Valentine's Day weekend.
I know.
Are you going to be excited? Do you have an idea, like, what's going on?
So I left my husband 7 years ago on Valentine's Day. So I haven't had a Valentine's Day since. So, yeah. And I'm one of those people like, okay, we know it's a man-made holiday, so what? Leave these women alone. Every Valentine's Day, I always make a post on Facebook or something like, leave these women alone and let them get their flowers and teddy bears. Y'all negative Nancy's, leave them alone.
Yes.
Because there'd be some people like, oh my God, all he got you was a teddy bear, but my man got me this. I'm like, so what? I enjoy her teddy bear and flowers. Like, so what? Like, I just want, and I used to always pretend, like, it's so funny, Facebook just reminded me of a post that I made where I was like, if I miraculously get a Valentine's Day, let me practice how I'm going to be shocked. Like, oh my God, those flowers are for me? Oh my God.
See, now you done told Dante too much, because when those flowers come in here, all them roses, you're like, oh, is that for me?
I'm excited to see what that looks like, literally, because it's a very triggering and emotional day. And so to finally experience with somebody that I really care about is going to be like, wow. Like, this is, it's going to be a very emotional day. So I know he's going to have a lot of tissues. I'm going to be a big ball of mess.
But it's going to be a good emotional day. It's not going to be one of those days that'll take you back to 7 years ago. It's going to take you back to where you at now. So I love that you actually found love before, you had to come back around another year and have to think about what happened, going on 8 years ago, right? Yeah. So I love that you'll be able to cherish someone else underneath your arms this year coming around. I'm so excited for you guys, of course, because he's a Scorpio always. And I'm going to love you anyway, because you're from the NY, my family. Yeah. But, I love watching you guys grow on TV. Yeah, we didn't get to see everything with you, because I know sometimes I'll talk to Montage PR, who is the publicist for Women for the Culture, and be like, wait a minute. We didn't even see that day. But you know what? It was probably for a reason why we didn't see a lot, because we needed to see the finish, not the middle, but the beginning and the end. So at the end of the day, you guys made it work, and I love that you guys making it work. He over there doing that. I mean, I ain't even mad.
Nope, I ain't mad either. I mean, it's real life. We real people. So we're not nobody's celebrities. We just was on your TV. We just happen to be on your TV. That's all. But we just regular, schmegular, degular people. He gonna come fix this stuff, furniture, and I'm gonna cook for him, and we gonna talk, and we gonna, we just regular people still. A 38-year-old woman, a 39-year-old man, with life experience and life woes that figure their life out, and now they're here. Now they're finally up in a place in their lives where we have met. It's not by accident, it's by design. So I believe that. A lot of moments I've had with Dante, and even in the process itself, like even when I was filming, I had a lot of moments where it was very deja vu. And I was just like, what is happening? And heavy deja vu where I was like chills all up and through my body, like freezing in the moment, like in the middle of filming, like get a blank look on my face because it was literally like, I've been here, I've done this part already. So for me, it's like nothing is by accident, it's by design.
Oh, it just resonated with you. Like, you know what? You already knew what was destined for you because it was there.
Yeah.
You've already envisioned it. First of all, you already wrote it down. We know you was writing down Dante. So we already got that already out the book. And then we already knew you was like, you know what? I've been at this part. That little deja vu part. It was like, been here with the same man. So I love that happened to you because all it did was just solidify that he was the one that's supposed to be for you, and it actually ended that way. So before I let you go, how do you feel about the new cast that's now coming on at 8:00 tonight, honey?
They are good. I've met at least 7 of the women and about probably like 4 of the men. So they're really nice. They are really cool. The women are really successful, beautiful. The men were funny, so I'm excited for them. I told them is when your journey is over, don't battle people saying, that's not what really happened. Just, just go with the ride and just be humble. As much as I don't really like that word too much because it means to dim yourself down, but just stay authentic. That's my word.
There you go.
Just be you. Just stay who you are, and enjoy the ride. I know more than 500,000 people. I believe that the producers that told us one watched us on TV, and it's like, what? It's like, okay, right. Like that's scary, but exciting at the same time, So it's like you just go with it. Just go with it and enjoy it. Don't do too much. I always say this: don't put stink on it. Don't put no stink on it. You don't have to put no stink on it because when you put stink on it, you just funk up the place. So just keep it cute. We ain't gotta do nothing extra, just be you. Just fall, let the world and let the energy receive you, and that's all you can do. And taste the rock.
Or make it useful and just make it a vacation day.
Something.
A free paid vacation in DMV area. Who does not want that, though?
Because we got to eat, baby. We ate a lot. We didn't. Well, while we was filming, we didn't get to eat, but we was packing that joint up to eat after.
Hey, look. Okay, we're going to sip this wine. And then we're going to take this to go. All right, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, my God.
Yes.
I love being here with you this evening. First of all, congratulations on your 11,000, was it 12,000 followers now?
No, 20K. Thank you guys for making me 20K. Oh, I said that y'all like me like that. Well, you guys like me.
See, I was doing a little snooping. I was like, oh.
Yes, 20K followers yesterday. And I had like a vulnerable moment with people last night at like 11:30 because I was seeing like Oprah was posting the new cast pic of her remake of Color Purple, and then I saw like Fantasia crying and Danielle crying, and I just jumped on with my headscarf on and my acne patches, and I was just like, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I love y'all, and we gotta celebrate moments like this because I know we took that award. And I was so scared to post my award. And I recently got an award for a woman doing it big, and my contribution in entrepreneurship and empowering women, especially leading in domestic violence. And I was supposed to speak alongside of Vivica Fox, and I end up passing out, and I didn't make the conference. And I was kicking myself for overworking myself to the point where I didn't make such a pivotal moment in my career. And so when I received the award, then I was scared to post it because I didn't want people to think I was bragging and stuff like that. So after seeing Danielle and Fantasia and Oprah just like love on them, I was like, no, we got to love on each other. And I have to be able to show my sisters what working hard looks like. And so here's my plaque, and I did this, and I'm sorry to the women who were looking forward to seeing me on that stage, but I promise I'm going to make it back on that stage.
Yes, you won't come back around, and don't, like you just told us, don't humble yourself for others, right? You make sure you do and be authentically you, because that's the only person you can be. And I tell people all the time, don't worry about trying to compete with people, because a lot of people are so busy trying to compete with one another that they lose sight of trying to compete with just themselves.
You only should be competing with the last version of yourself. You should not compete with nobody else, just the last version of yourself. How can I get better? What do I do to get better? That's it.
That's it. At the end of the day, learn how to just do that. So I'm glad you were able to find that not that humbling moment, but that, moment for you to say, you know what, sis, let me celebrate myself. Because we all, as Black women, celebrate everybody when it comes to everything that they do. And then when it comes down to you celebrating, it's like, well, I don't want to put that type of pressure on people. Learn to sit there and put that pressure on yourself as much as you put that pressure on the next person. So just always remember that.
Yeah, and I'm always uplifting women, but then sometimes when it comes to myself, I'm like, I don't want to say that I did that because I don't want to seem like I'm being braggadocious. And then I'm like, you know what? I get to be braggadocious. I did this. I did that.
You did that. You got yourself in that situation, that circle. It was manifest. You wrote it down. At the end of the day, sis, you congratulate yourself. I'm
going to meet you again, Vivica, because I was so excited to meet Miss Vivica Fox, and I was like...
Will Packer Production is in here. Hi, Will Packer Production.
Hi, Will Packer Productions.
Yes, we are definitely congratulations, Aisha. We thank you so much for coming. You know I'm going to always be in your DM now because I'm going to be like, at the wedding.
Yes.
But definitely, y'all guys, if you're not following her, make sure you follow her now and make sure you tune in tonight for the new episode of Ready to Love season, 5 with DC?
Season 5, yep. Season 5. They're coming on 8 o'clock.
All right.
So y'all get y'all popcorn ready in less than 25 minutes.
I need my shot. No popcorn.
Yes.
My shot.
I hope they, because I know when our season we needed shots, so I hope they season don't need shots. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure, and thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you just coming back.
I appreciate you guys too. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I was reading you guys' thing. Thank you. Thank you for saying I look so beautiful, and thank you guys for always cheering for me. And definitely, I will celebrate myself out loud more because I encourage you, ladies and men. And I do need to take my own advice, even down to getting rest, because that was the reason why I passed out. Is because I overwork. So I'm learning now that I have to take care of me so everybody can get some of me.
Hey, because Dante don't need you passing out because he ain't getting none of you. On that